She paid that the lawsuit back, or at least it was proclaimed that she paid a decent part of the lawsuit back, or paid it all off.
Okay.
Because she started an OnlyFans.
She started an OnlyFans?
Yeah, that's what that's what I saw. So I mean, it could be, but I mean,
did you see the OnlyFans?
No, I don't subscribe to stuff like that.
No, me neither.
No.
But
what's going on, everybody? Got Blake Steele here. Welcome to A Dose of Reality. Thanks for coming back in for another week of your weekly dose. As always, thanks for liking, sharing, and subscribing, leaving comments. All good. Obviously, you know that we are on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcast, and anywhere you can get your podcast streaming services. Also can find us on TikTok and on Instagram and Facebook as well. Today's a special day. I got a really good friend of mine.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
My homie Sherron. Always a pleasure, man. Always a pleasure. Thanks for coming on. I appreciate you.
Definitely.
I appreciate you. How's it going, bro?
It's going good, man. It's going good. You know, working, you know, trying to, you know, make ends meet, stuff like that.
Always.
Yeah,
Got to stay hungry.
Definitely, man.
Absolutely, man. What, shit, man. Starting off great, bro. Starting off great, man. You know,
right.
I'd advertise what we're drinking, but I can't because, you know, they're not paying me.
They're not,
yet.
Most definitely.
I don't know what they want me to do.
Right, most definitely.
I can, yeah, I mean, pay me. You know. You got to tell these fuckers sometimes, bro. Shit, man. Oh, that's something we were following. That's something that came to my head. How did you feel about the verdict of the Johnny Depp and Amber Heard trial?
Hey, you want to know something? I was really rooting for Johnny Depp, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I did not like that Amber Heard girl, man.
So some people might think that that's like toxic masculinity.
Right.
Because you were voting for a man. I mean, I don't think that. I don't
Right.
give a fuck. I was voting for Johnny Depp as well.
Right.
But how would you explain that? You know what I mean? For like the reasoning why you thought that this situation was gilded towards his side.
Basically, man, I feel for one, I feel like she was lying to begin with.
Yeah, that was good.
All her evidence showed that she was lying. You know what I'm saying? So she said that a lot of goofy stuff, like he raped her and this, that, and the third. But when it came back, everybody that she brought to court says she was the, you know what I'm saying? She was the aggressive person. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like, and then you gotta think, it's Jack Sparrow, man. You can't, you know what I'm saying? He's not gonna, he got an image, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like she's tried to, I feel like it's money. You know what I'm saying? I feel like she's aiming for money because now she's on the verge of downsloping. She ain't got no sponsors, no nothing.
Well,
okay, let me know something.
News came to the table.
Okay,
she paid that the lawsuit back, or at least it was proclaimed that she paid a decent part of the lawsuit back, or paid it all off.
Okay,
because she started an OnlyFans.
She started an OnlyFans?
Yeah, that's what that's what I saw. So I mean, it could be, but I mean,
did you see the OnlyFans?
No, I don't subscribe to stuff like that.
No, me neither.
No.
But is she act like? Did you hear that she's wilding on there? Is she like?
Well, I mean, it could be another Bella Thorne situation.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Right.
If you know what I'm talking about with that whole ordeal, where
right.
she started doing OnlyFans right when the prime of OnlyFans was happening, and then she fucked the whole market up because she started selling pictures with no nudity, and all these girls were like, you know, putting everything up there. I mean, everything up there, and she just started making all this money
off of nothing.
Off of nothing.
Oh, okay. Well, I didn't know. You just brought that to my attention. Yeah. I didn't know she had OnlyFans.
Right. So that's what I'm saying. So now it's like, I don't think she's really in any disposition.
Do you think she's getting paid a good amount for that OnlyFans?
Probably.
She might.
See, that's the fucked up part, bro, is because, and I'm going to say average because, average Joe, every average guy, because it's obviously mostly guys that are paying for these kind of services. It's not like you see women on there paying for OnlyFans.
Definitely.
Or at least a very small percentage.
Definitely.
So it's like, it's just kind of crazy to think about how obsessed somebody can get over somebody.
Right.
You know what I mean? To
Right.
be able to sit there and because they're not a political figure, but because they're a well-known actress or you know what I mean, somebody high in publicity, that they would just sit there and just drain all their money into a situation like that. It's crazy that somebody can actually get almost brainwashed into doing something like that.
That's facts. Well, that comes with a lot of men. It's like sex sells, man.
Yeah, I know.
Sex
is on everything. You can't go down the road, bro,
you can't,
without seeing a billboard for Viagra or any kind of boner medication or a sex store or anything.
Just like you can't watch a music video without girls on there
shaking ass.
Definitely. So, yeah, it's going to be a lot of thirsty guys out there that's going to want to see her interact or they're going to pay for what she's selling.
It's funny, though, because bringing back to the Bella Thorne example,
Mm-hmm.
you would be able to get the same pictures from Bella Thorne on Instagram,
Mm-hmm.
magazines, anywhere where it's publicly posted, and she has a whole separate Patreon for you to pay for it before it comes out, essentially.
Right. Yeah,
there's no bonus material. It's it's a placebo effect.
Right. That's crazy, man.
She's busting.
No, I believe it. And a lot of men is going to pay for that. Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely is.
It's funny though. Thirsty as fuck.
Yeah, they are thirsty, man. They are thirsty. But I feel like, so my whole thing with the OnlyFans is, I feel like, why would men pay for something? I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but I feel like if I'm on that narrative, I'd rather watch Pornhub. You know what I'm saying? It's free.
Right.
You don't have to pay for it.
Right.
The same thing she's doing on OnlyFans, she's doing on Pornhub.
Right.
Well, not particularly that person, you know what I'm saying? But it's nothing to make your mind think it's that person.
Well, so if you want to get down to actual the basics of it, if you're going to pay to watch somebody either get fucked or solo fuck or masturbate or whatever they're fucking doing, bro, on just a specific person, you can also do all those exact same things for free.
Right.
So what's the difference?
Right. That's what I'm saying.
I guess somebody's just paying for somebody that they've always wanted to fuck at this point.
Right. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, fantasizing. Yeah.
I mean, it has to be fantasy.
Right.
It has to be.
Right.
It's just crazy, though.
Yeah.
And we were talking about the other week, too. I think that's dropping in a couple weeks here. But we were talking about the other week, too, that it's crazy the bar of what's justifiable and what's not justifiable for fantasizing sexually.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's crazy.
Yeah.
Because one thing people say, oh, it's a fantasy. And the only reason why I bring this up is because there was this one particular situation where an actor had gotten caught up with text messages because he was texting these girls saying that he was his fantasy was he wanted to kill them and eat them.
Wow.
That was his sexual fantasy. He wanted to kill them and eat them.
What type of?
Yeah. So
That's
his text messages got leaked.
Yeah.
And so let me fucking cut your face open and
Who was the actor? What? Or was he an actor or?
He was an actor. I have to go back. I have to go back and look. Aiden, can you look on your phone for me, bro? The actor that text messages got leaked for.
Because he needs to not play in no other movies.
Well, I don't think I think he got canceled. I think he got canceled.
Yeah.
But these are also allegations because people are standing up for him as well.
Okay.
But see, that's exactly my point.
Right.
Is that fantasies? At what length is it fucking weird?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's like, okay, so this guy can sit there and text all these women saying, I want to eat your face off, blah, 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 fuck you, bloody mess, whatever.
Right.
And that's like obviously not acceptable.
Yeah, not okay.
But people still stand up for him because he hasn't physically done that to somebody,
Right.
and it's only a fantasy.
Right. That they know about.
Who?
Army Hammer.
Is that who it is?
Yeah.
Army Hammer?
This guy.
Yes.
I don't even know who that is.
His name's Army Hammer?
Yeah.
What do he play on?
He was in Call Me by Your Name.
Never heard of it.
The Man from Uncle.
Never heard of it.
Death on the Nile.
Nothing mainstream.
Oh,
huh?
Death on the Nile. I seen that. The new one?
I'm going to show you a picture.
Yeah, I seen that.
The Lone Ranger.
No, I haven't seen that.
The Social Network.
No.
The Mark Zuckerberg movie.
Oh, yeah. Here you go, buddy.
Cars 3.
You know who this guy is.
Yeah, I seen him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you know who this guy is.
Yeah.
This guy is the guy that Aiden's telling me right now. This guy is the guy.
Wants to eat people.
Not only eat people, though,
Yeah.
but like cut them open and
all
did all
that
these things.
weird.
And the craziest part is that there was an altercation with somebody else where he exposed something in a joking way of somebody else's personal business, and I believe personally that person leaked out those text messages.
Yeah.
Somehow got a hold of those text messages and leaked them out in some sort of rival situation.
Right. And I believe it.
It's just crazy because
Yeah.
that's what I'm talking about, though, bro. That would have never even shed the surface, and now there's actors and actresses and comedians that are backing this guy up, saying, well, it was a sexual fantasy. Nobody was actually hurt in something like this, so it's okay.
Right. That they know about.
That they know about, yes, but I mean, they're standing up for him in a sense that, like, because that's what I'm trying to get at, that because this fantasy was exceptionalized in the sense of people actually like said okay in their head, like I agree with him because it's okay because he's just having a fantasy, even though he got caught talking this kind of way to
Right.
people.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's
Right.
like, it's funny how that would be. You know, it just blows my mind. I don't.
Yeah.
Should I pull up the text?
Yeah, try to pull up the text, bro.
I bet.
We'll try to pull up the text. Man.
Let's see what he's talking about.
Yeah, let's see what he's talking about now. Are you ready for the text messages?
I'm ready.
Army Hammer. You just live to obey and be my slave. I will own you. That's my soul, my brain, my spirit, my body. Would you come and be my property till you die? If I wanted to cut one of your toes and keep it with me in my pocket so I always had a piece of you in my possession.
That's weird.
This guy is fucking crazy.
No, that's weird, man.
I appreciate you, Aiden. This guy is fucking nuts, bro.
And you know what it sounds? It sounds like he has a dark, twisted fantasy, like.
He took 50 Shades of Grey.
Yeah, I was just finna say that. That's where it's taking me, man.
But see, is it fair to contest that if people believe that video game violence contributes to real violence, that books and videos and anything that has to do with any kind of sexual fantasy or above the line has contributed to these kind of harassment and assault charges and shit?
Right.
Do you think that has the same?
Well,
you know what I'm saying? Do you
Yeah.
think that's relevant because this is like this? Then because there is so much exposure to this topic, and that's why everybody's so obsessed with it.
yeah, that I mean, violence sell too.
Right.
You know what I'm
Well,
saying?
yeah, it's like the kid at the playground, bro.
Right.
I mean, what is one thing that everybody's going to turn their head if there's a fight?
Right.
If there's a fight going on, everybody's going to
And
turn
it,
their
and
head.
it gives people rush that
Yeah.
that feeling. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Yeah. But yeah, I feel like that plays a part in it. You know what I'm saying? Especially, well, I'm gonna go a little off topic.
Go ahead.
So basically, man, it's like back to the violence. It's like we can say the same thing about, you know, music videos and rappers and, you know, what they see on TV. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people want to live this gangster life, but then when it's time to actually do that time, they don't want to do it. You know what I'm saying? So it goes back to everybody wants to be the tough guy, the violent person, but when it's time to actually do that violent time, don't nobody want to do that. You know what I'm saying?
No, I feel that.
So yeah, man, I feel like yeah, it plays a part. All of this plays a part into it. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely with an image.
Yeah.
And it's almost like the people that aren't actually about it are vicariously living their lives through other people and
Yes.
adapting their progress essentially
Yes.
and turning it into their own.
Yes.
And then just replicating,
Facts.
you know what I mean?
Right.
Replicating the same thing as everybody else is trying to replicate.
Right.
So if everybody's trying to do the same thing, and that's why, I mean, that's another reason why, to go back to like hip hop, Jack Harlow's album, so many people had such shitty things to say about
Right.
it, was because there wasn't any gang violence. There
Right.
wasn't any, you know what I mean?
Right.
Drugs, strippers, you know what I mean? Like, whatever, bro. You
Right.
know, in the sense of like, what is the premise to every other rap song?
Right.
You know what I mean? The
Right.
premise,
Right.
not what's actually being said. You know what I
Right.
mean? But the premise.
Right.
So it's kind of funny how the world
Yeah.
works like that. It's like everybody wants to come together when a tragedy's happening, but then what separates them still is the fact that they know that everybody is capable of what everybody else can do.
Right. I feel that, and that goes to, like you were saying about the Jack Harlow thing. I feel like he's a dope rapper, man.
Yeah, for sure.
He's a very dope rapper, and I feel like he didn't get the recognition that he put out there. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And actually, he's a good lyricist too. You know what I'm saying? And as far as like you said, he don't have them bang bang shoot 'em up, drive by.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Type of music. So the hip hop genre really feel like, well, we're not finna listen to him. We're not finna play that. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? It don't got too much shoot 'em up, spin a block. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. So I feel like if people take the time to really hear what he's saying, you know what I'm saying, he will get more recognition. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, and I also feel like it's another situation that like, I mean, like Drake.
Right.
You know what I mean? Or even The Weeknd, or how Post Malone went country there for a minute.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's like everybody wants to dabble their hands in water that they have not drank from,
Right.
you know, or been in.
Right.
So it's like to sit there and crucify people for what they're trying to do as an artist is just stupid to me.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because it's like, no matter what, there's always going to be that album. And unfortunately, it's the one that he worked really hard on.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But there's
Yeah.
always going to be that album where somebody or a lot of people, majority of people, are just not going to like it. And that was, for example, like I said, Drake.
Right.
That's when he moved to the kind of hip-hop.
Right.
You know what I mean? He went from whatever the fuck he was doing. He was singing, and then he was rapping,
Yeah.
and then now he's kind of in this hotline bling in between.
Right.
You know what I
Right,
mean?
right,
And
right.
everybody was just like, what the fuck happened to Drake? This is
Right.
not the motto.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right. I feel like I mean Drake. Now I ain't gonna lie, Drake is a decent rapper, man. He
is, but I'm saying he
Right.
switches up because he goes with the times. He's like,
Yeah,
he's
you're
like,
right.
he's like the Joe Rogan of podcasting.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like
Right,
Joe
right.
Rogan went through so many different, like he went from Fear Factor,
Right.
you know what I mean, and
Right.
then I mean what. UFC,
Right,
and
UFC,
you know what I'm
UFC.
saying, and then he's doing all these other things because he's keeping up with the times, and
Right.
that's all Drake's trying to do,
Yeah.
and that's why he's a billionaire.
Yeah.
You know what I
definitely,
mean?
Definitely.
But go ahead, my bad,
Definitely. No, like I was saying, man. Yeah, Drake is he's a superstar, man.
Yeah.
He's definitely if you got a song with Drake, he's definitely gonna put you on, man.
And Jack, and it's crazy because they shit on that song.
I know, and that song goes crazy.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
It does.
Yeah.
Jack Harlow actually had to go back into the booth. I watched an interview. He had to go back into the booth and extend his verse after Drake came in and,
believe it.
and rapped it because he was just like, oh, I'm not going to get
Right.
no way.
Right.
No way.
I believe it. And he also got that song with Wayne.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
and
saying?
same album.
Yeah. Same album.
He did that on purpose.
Yeah.
Brought all the goats back.
Yeah. I like that.
We have spun completely out of control with this conversation.
Definitely.
Going back to the Johnny Depp and Amber Heard trial. Bro, you think it's true that she shit in his bed?
Yes. I do think it's true because they had a photograph of the feces in the bed. So
But she said it was dog shit. And he said, I've lived with those dogs for years. He said, I lived with those dogs for years. He's like, I know how big their shits are.
So my thing is, what human being will sit on a bed, squat? You think she squatted or she just did it standing up? Squats and sits on their bed that they sleep on. Or did they sleep in the same bed? I don't know.
I think she shit on his side of the bed.
That is insane, man.
It's like, what if he was like, I think what she was trying to do was shit on his side of the bed, and then maybe he'd like stumble in there drunk or something and sleep on it.
Right.
And then smear it all over the bed.
But my thing is, what is she getting out of that?
No, bro, seriously, what does it take? What does it take for you to shit on somebody's bed,
Right.
Sherron? You know what I'm saying? Like, how
Right,
much
right.
does it take for you to be like, you know what? It's time to shit on his bed.
Right. That's insane.
It's time
man.
to shit on our bed.
Right. That's insane. So now I want to know, when they were washing the sheets, what was said in that laundry room.
Nah, bro. I think they probably did one of the things that you do with, like, if your dog shits on the carpet or something.
Right.
You just pick that shit up and spray some spot shot.
Right. Now, was it? So I seen the picture, but I really didn't look at it. Was it solid shit or was it runny shit?
I think it was solid.
Okay.
And that's why he
better.
said, and that's why he was like, I've lived with those dogs for years. He's
Okay.
like,
Right.
he's like, they have never shit something that big.
Right.
That is a human feces.
Right.
Oh, bro, that's hilarious, man. Dude, ever since that happened, I was like, dude, I got to up the bar. You know what I mean? I'm not doing enough. You ever just wake up one day and you're like, I'm not doing enough?
Right. Yes.
Well, dude, as soon as Amber Heard shit
Right.
in the bed.
My thing is with Amber Heard, man. It's like she said he beat her, raped her with a bottle, right? Was it a broken bottle?
Yeah.
Right?
Or no, it was a bottle, but
never went to the doctor.
right.
Because if you think about logically, if that were to happen, you think she'd be bleeding or something?
I think it would break inside of her, especially if she was like trying to like stop it from happening.
Right. So that means he had to hold her down,
Right.
right? With one hand, have the other hand going up there.
Right.
Correct?
Right.
So it's like a lot of stuff she's saying don't be adding up, man. So that's why I was more Team Johnny. You know what I'm saying? Now, I can say she did try to put that image out because he slammed a couple of cabinets. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, the video?
Right. To make it seem like he's a violent person. But come on, it's a cabinet, man.
Yeah, and then they released something too about his mom dying that day or
Right.
something like that.
You know what I'm saying?
Dude, I saw that thing she came out with too after
Yes.
the trial happened.
Yes,
that shit
sir.
was fucking hysterical.
Yes.
It was hysterical.
And the lady who gave that interview was on her ass.
Yeah,
Yes.
she was.
Yeah, she was.
And she kept covering her tracks. I mean, see, that's what happens. It's like, you really can't have, unless like a murder happened,
Right.
you really can't have a trial televised with celebrities that have been trained by their predecessors
Right.
and their managers and their label and
Right.
everything to answer questions.
Right.
It's like you're putting somebody on stage that literally talks to press
Right.
every single day of their
Right.
life.
Right. And not even that. Well, yeah, that including they're actors.
Yeah.
So she know how to make herself cry. She know how to make herself feel some type of way. She can have, because she was in that Aquaman. You know what I'm saying? And whatever movie before that, I don't know, don't care.
Yeah, I don't know either. I have no idea.
But she has that acting in her that she can try to make the audience believe her. You know what I'm saying? So does Johnny Depp. Not taking anything from Johnny Depp, but it's like after so many lies and so many manipulations and so many doctors coming forth saying, well, you're not diagnosed with anything. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It gets to the point where you're like, okay, well, if this didn't happen, I don't understand why you're trying to make it seem like it happened. You know
I think the biggest red flag is the fact that she didn't donate the money that she got from the first lawsuit.
Right.
So it's like you tarnish this man's whole career. You get a shit ton of money from him. He settles out for like $7 million or something.
Right.
You say you're going to give all the money.
Right.
Publicly say you're going to give all the money.
And she wanted nothing.
To 2 charities. She wanted none of that money. She just wanted justice for Johnny.
Right. Yeah, right.
You know what I'm saying, bro? And then you don't donate any money, and if you did donate money, it was a very small lump of money. I mean, $7 million, bro, that can put somebody up for the rest of their life.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, so the fact that she didn't do that, and then she still proceeded. Obviously, this was probably initiated by Johnny, you know what I mean, wanting to get his career back, but did not think that that would come up in court.
Right.
It's like, right off the bat, it's like, all right, this person's scummy.
Right.
Yeah, this is trash. You
Right.
know what I mean? So it's like, how am I going to even believe anything that she's saying right now when she... Dude, if you didn't want to donate money, you didn't have to donate money. You just fucking got a lawsuit, bro. That's your money. You know what I mean? Like, if you think you deserve the money and you got it, and obviously they feel like you deserve the money, it's your money. Why does it matter what you do with your money? Why would you lie about that publicly and then have that try to come back on you? It's like, you can't take that back, dude. I mean, that's set in stone at that point. You can't go back and donate the money.
Right. I feel that. And I also feel that she has a lot of... well, I feel like if she wanted to donate, even if she didn't want to donate, she was messing with a billionaire. You know what I'm saying? She could have persuaded him to donate. Say, you know, $7 million is nothing to Elon Musk. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, she was fucking him up.
Yeah, it was nothing to him. He's
Doesn't he have a wife and kids?
I don't. He does.
I think so.
Check that.
I think he has a wife and kids. When was this? When was he? He fucked Amber Heard?
Yes, they were
afterwards.
They were together.
They were together.
Yeah, and he donated $500,000 to her charity.
Okay.
Yeah, but
What a nice guy.
yeah, but I feel like if she could have persuaded him to donate more. You know what I'm saying? And put it in her name if that was the case.
Right.
Like 8 kids.
He has 8 kids?
Yeah.
Oh my.
When was he with Amber Heard? Or was that just speculation?
No, that's what they said
That's
in
law.
the court. Yeah, that's what they said in the courtroom.
Dude, but she wasn't donating to her charity. She was donating to other charities. I thought there was these 2 other charities that she was promising to donate to.
She said she pledged the entirety. She said she pledged the entirety to donate. That has nothing to do with nothing. It don't matter if you pledge or not. You didn't give the money up.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
You think she was doing coke, too, in the courtroom?
Yes, I seen it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, even if she wasn't, that video was scripted, like, just gilded towards her doing cocaine.
No, I believe that. And I don't know how nobody else seen that. She should have been in jail.
Yeah, I don't know how nobody saw that. It's because this whole thing is a fucking joke, bro. It's all a joke. I mean, the fact that, you know, I mean, not discrediting the fact that, like, what happened to Johnny was ridiculous.
Right.
You know what I mean? And was not right. But, I mean, the whole fucking thing's a joke. Did you find out when he was with her?
It was 2017, and then they were confirmed split up in 2018.
So he's got 8 kids, no wife.
I think he's with Grimes right now, or
Oh, so he's just fucking.
Yeah.
He's just fucking all these people and having kids with them. Dude, that is a billionaire move, bro.
Yeah.
That's a billionaire move.
Yeah.
You just go around,
And
spread
he's
your
rich.
seed like Johnny Appleseed.
Right.
Have one of each.
Right. And I have seen online. This is off topic, but I had seen online that Bill Gates' daughter is messing with a black guy, and now he's on.
Really?
Yes, he is on.
Oh, it's like when Britney Spears married that dude or got pregnant with dude. Yeah.
Yeah, he's on now. He's gonna knock her up.
Yes.
He's set for life.
Yes.
Yeah, can't go wrong with that. I'm not mad at him. I salute him.
Even if she's ugly.
Even if she's not that bad looking.
Oh, I've never seen her.
You never seen Bill Gates' daughter?
I've never seen her. Okay. All right. I'm looking it up. Did you get that though?
His wife.
Does he have a wife or wives?
Wives.
He dated this Lula Riley.
But is he married currently?
Nah, but
Oh, he just has kids with everybody.
Yeah.
Not mad at him.
No, I'm not mad at him. Bill Gates is a goofy looking dude.
No, he is.
Is she of age?
Yeah, she's of age.
What's her name?
I don't know. Something Gates?
Phoebe?
I have no clue.
Yeah, Bill Gates' daughter Phoebe is dating a white guy.
What?
I don't know.
No.
I'm looking.
Say they broke up that fast?
Possible. No. It's a black guy. Says Bill Gates' daughter receives racist comments for rumored something. But that's it. I'm looking at her right now. She's pretty.
Yeah, she's decent.
She's pretty. She looks like a Penelope though, not a Phoebe. I don't know why.
Yeah.
She looks like she should wear like a yellow raincoat. I'm trying to find, and I can't. Chaz Flynn.
That's his name?
But I think this is a white guy.
Maybe her ex. I know he's mad because he done lost that
I
money.
know he only has 198 followers, so he's big mad. He's big mad.
Right.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to have it on here. And I'm just not finding it. Well, fuck that. Dude set.
Yeah,
Dude set.
definitely.
What a lucky guy, man.
Definitely if he
What a
get her
lucky guy.
pregnant.
I swear, whoever passes him off on that wedding is just going to be like, you know what? You did it.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely.
That one moment, you did it.
Definitely.
I'm sure that's how gold diggers feel.
Yeah, definitely.
Let's talk about that.
Right.
Let's talk about gold diggers.
Let's go.
Why do you think, and it obviously it's predominantly women,
Mhm.
so I'm not sitting here just talking about, it's predominantly women.
Yeah.
Why do you think that's a thing? Because it used to be like when we grew up, it's like, all right, who has the best personality and
Right.
looks the best?
Right.
Literally, growing up.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
as like when women are looking for men,
Right.
like personality,
Right.
looks.
Right.
And then you get into that kind of like phase where it's like, I don't know, this was me at least.
Right.
You get into that phase where it's like, okay, like, I'm not really worried about like personality. I'm just kind of worried about looks.
Right.
And then as you get older, it's like, now I'm like focusing on personality and like, can I like be around this person? And the looks are a bonus.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's like,
Right.
and can I find both? You know
Right.
what I mean? But I feel like in 2022, it's like women feel like it doesn't even matter about looks anymore.
Right.
It doesn't even matter what these people look like. So what you thought was the bar is not the bar anymore.
Right.
Average just decreased. So now you're above average. Like, bro, it's like these women are going for men strictly just for money. And they're just like, fuck it. And they allow it.
Yeah, and a lot of that have to do with, females. So females get 9 times out of 10. Females have something done to their body, right? They want to give a man this image,
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Trophy wife status.
Right.
So 9 times out of 10, they fix themselves for this image so they can get a baller or a rich guy or wealthy guy or something like that. And I feel like it has a lot to do with, and most of them are old. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? But for the younger guys that have money and going with these gold diggers, I feel like them are the type of guys in school that never had a bad chick. You know what I'm saying? Or never had a chick to begin with. So when they come with when they get successful or have money, them are the chicks they want because they couldn't have them in school. You feel what I'm saying? So a lot of these guys don't really care if they gold diggers because it's like, well, I have the money for you, so I got
Just
you.
like getting a stripper at that point.
Right. You know what I'm saying? I got you. I'm going to show you off. You know what I'm saying? In his mind, I never had you. You know what I'm saying? This type of female ever in my life. So it's like a trophy for them. You know what I'm saying?
Imagine, like, the thought process that goes through somebody's head that's thinking that way and how they're able to compromise the fact that they probably see all women like that.
Right.
So it doesn't really matter if they're paying for it or not.
Right.
They're probably just, you know what I mean? Like, looking at it as, like, what makes me look better.
Right. That's facts.
That's crazy, though.
Yeah.
It's a crazy way of thinking because if you really think about it, like, that is almost driving you away from being successful because you're focusing on the things that,
Right.
you know what I mean? You're focusing on the things that don't really matter in the grand scheme of things.
Right. I feel that. I understand that. And a lot of times, man, some of these women didn't even grow up, or I'm not gonna say grow up, raised to be women. They was raised to be thots.
Yeah.
Or
Well, how can you not though?
you know what I'm saying?
No. How can you not though?
Right.
We talked about everything's over sexualized.
Right,
Everything's over sexualized. Now we got all this social media and
Yes.
bro, I mean back in the day Instagram was not a thing.
No.
Facebook was a thing.
Yeah.
You couldn't put any kind of nudity like
No,
that. You
no.
couldn't advertise for your OnlyFans.
Twitter wasn't a thing.
Dude, what the fuck?
Right.
I mean, dude, everything is that's literally where we're going. We're moving stagnant at this point. I literally say it as a joke all the time, but the best thing that this country has ever invented in the hundreds of years that we've been established here,
Mm-hmm.
is the fucking wheel. Is the wheel, dude.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
Right.
That's it because everything else is moving stagnant.
Right.
Everything. Priorities are shifting. Morals are changing.
Yeah.
Things are being exceptionalized.
Yeah.
Things are being, I mean, it's crazy.
Yep.
And dude, and I know you have kids,
Mhm.
and I know you have a daughter.
Right. Right.
Bro, we're fucked.
Yeah. No, that's facts, man. And then you gotta think about this too. Everybody's putting out these sex symbols. You got Disney putting out sex symbols
Yeah.
and the little hidden messages and all that type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? You got Nickelodeon. You know what I'm saying? You got all type of. So when kids watch these, especially nowadays, kids are on YouTube.
Yeah.
So
All kids are on
all
YouTube now.
kids are on.
All of
You
them.
know what I'm saying? So now they're finding these little things on YouTube that's sending messages. We don't pay attention to that. We're not sitting really watching what they're watching. You know what I'm saying? So now they're sending messages to these kids, and when they grow older, that's what they know.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what they expect.
Right.
That shit's just nuts, bro.
Right.
That's nuts. And everything that's okay, like, bro, right now, a trend that's going on TikTok right now, and that's why I don't like scrolling through TikTok too often. A trend that's going on TikTok right now is pictures or videos of naked African, and I mean like
Yeah.
African women.
Right.
That's what's going on TikTok right now.
And I believe it. And not only we come from an era, you know what I'm saying, that you had to work to get a girl. You know what I'm saying? You had to ask a girl to prom or ask her out or bring her flowers or stuff like that. Now you can just walk up, hey, you meet a girl in the club, hey, what you doing after this?
Yeah.
You want to come to my place? You know what I'm saying? It's no effort. So it's really not hard to it's really not hard to get a girl nowadays. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or even have sex with a girl. 9 times out of 10, if we go outside right now, you know what I'm saying? 9 times out of 10, it's nothing for us, all of us,
Right.
to have a sex with a girl that we don't even know.
Right.
Because they're comfortable with that. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? So this era is a lot different from back when we were growing up. You know what I'm saying?
Right. We talked about a couple different things.
Mm-hmm.
Let's get into more of your story, man. What's going on with you, bro?
You want me to start from the beginning, man?
Yeah, bro. Tell me what you want to tell me, bro. I'm intrigued.
I'm gonna give y'all a little background on me, man. So I did 5 years in penitentiary in North Carolina. I got locked up when I was 16. I didn't get out till I was turning 21. So it was the same year I was turning 21, but I got out a couple months before. I got a lot of religion in me. So I feel like God gave me that to sit me down. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm from Waukegan, you know what I'm saying, Illinois. I was in a lot of gang activity, you know what I'm saying? I used to run with the GDs, and then as I got locked up, they didn't have my back when I was in there, you know what I'm saying? So I kind of flipped, and I flipped to Crip rolling 60s, you know what I'm saying? So when I first got incarcerated, when they first sentenced me, right, I had to do 5 years. So when I first get in there, they ask you, do you bang? I say, yes, I'm one of the folks. So they pointed me to my people, and, you know, they always try the new guys when you get in there. You know what I'm saying? So it was these blood members that jumped me when I was in there. You know what I'm saying? So I asked the folks. They didn't know me. I'm not from down there. You know what I'm saying? I was only down there because I was visiting my dad.
Right.
He stays down there.
Okay.
So they don't know me.
Right.
The folks didn't know me. You know what I'm saying?
Had to
So
check your paperwork.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So when they jumped me, they didn't help me, but the Crips did. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? So my one of my older homies told me, like, man, you might as well fuck with us instead of fucking with them. So I end up flipping. You know what I'm saying? I had to go through beatings and all that, you know what I'm saying? And I end up flipping Crip, and I think that's one of the best things I did. Well, if it's kids watching, don't gangbang.
Yeah,
You know what
no, yeah.
Yeah, I don't promote the violence, you know what I'm
Right.
saying? I'm older now. I was young then. I'm 28 now, you know what I'm saying? I was young then. I was 19, 18, 17. So I had all my
Damn, dude, it's like you've been scripted or something. Look at you. You're already ready for the TV, bro.
So-
no gang banging,
Right.
no gangs. Don't join gangs.
Right.
Anybody listening to it, don't join a gang. This is purely your past. I do have a question though before you
Yeah.
go a little further, man.
Go
So I know, but the audience doesn't know. So is that's the procedure then? Is anytime you want to join a gang, why don't you just explain it? What is like the little like something
So-
you have to initiation that you have to go through?
So gang initiation is, it all depends on what set you are. You know what I'm saying? Every gang set has a different initiation, far as if you're on the streets or if you're locked up. So my initiation was I had to get beaten. You know what I'm saying? It was 6 other guys. And when you're in prison, every CO has their one inmate that they trust. You know what I'm saying? One of the, he's not a rat, but he's like a,
He's a bird, bro.
you know what I'm saying?
He's a bird.
You feel me? And so when the CO come on that we know that we can trust, we'll tell him like, look, we finna initiate this dude. I'm gonna need y'all to turn the cameras off for a little while. You know what I'm saying? And they'll be like, okay, we'll say it's a malfunction or something. So I got beat in, you know what I'm saying? That's initiation part far as me. But there's other initiations where, you know, you gotta run in somebody's house, you gotta, you know what I'm saying, spin a block on a couple of people. And again, when I say spin a block, I mean drive-bys, stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's pretty much as far as the initiation.
So, one more thing before you go back into it. So for females, like if females were joining,
Right.
and I've heard this, so I don't know if like you want to confirm or tell me differently. For females, is it different? Like they either like get jumped in the sense of get beat up, or does everybody have sex with them?
Gang bang. Okay. So like I said, every set is different. So I know,
because I know like some like cholas like do that.
So the Hispanic gangs are more of a. I'm not gonna say all Hispanic gangs because I'm going off of the ones I know, like the Serranos, the MS-13s. You know what I'm saying? I don't know too many Latin Kings or stuff like that. But far as like the MS from California, yes, some of them get gang bang.
Okay.
But for us, if they're females that want to get in, they get jumped by females.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And, or they get put on a mission, and they have to complete that mission.
Okay.
Whatever the mission is.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's pretty much the initiation as far as the females.
Okay.
And going back into my lifestyle, well, used to be. I'm a different guy now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
No, they know that.
Right.
They know that now. They know.
So yeah, man, it was good times, bad times. You know what I'm saying? I had a couple fights, been in a hole, pepper sprayed. Dart team came in. What Dart team is a group of COs that dress in all black, like the SWAT team. They come in with shields, batons. That's the right word, right? Batons. And basically just slam you to the ground, pepper spray you, handcuff you, put you in like
zip ties.
Yeah, like pigs. You know
Zip
how they,
ties.
Yeah, you
Zip
know
ties,
how they
yeah.
they cuff you in the back and
big
put
old fucking zip ties.
yeah, and put your legs behind. Yeah, so they do that. I've been
Humiliate
through
you.
that. Yeah, humiliate you. I've been through that. I've been through. I'm gonna tell the story real quick. So I got transferred right to. I was at a maximum security right because when I first came in, my credits were so high that I had to go to a maximum security because I was in a hole when I was in jail and all that other stuff. So I had to go to a maximum security. So when I got transferred to a minimum custody, a couple bloods were in there. I didn't know them though, but they knew of me because of how much stuff I had did in my other camp I was at. So the dude got mad because he knew I beat up one of his homeboys. Me and my homies, we beat him bad. We sent him to ICU. ICU is outside medical.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So he had envy towards me. So he tried to shank me in my sleep.
Okay.
So how the cell is, how we didn't have cell, we had dorms. So it's once you go to minimum custody in North Carolina, they're dorms.
Like bunk beds and shit?
Bunk beds. So my homie was on top. I was at the bottom. You know what I'm saying? The dude came in. He came from another dorm. He came in with a shank like this long, right?
Shit.
So I'm sleeping though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? My homies woke upstairs. Well, up on the bunk.
Yeah.
So he seen him walking in and he tried to stab me in my sleep, but my homie pushed him. You know what I'm saying? He jumped off the bunk and pushed him. Cause he was like, I want to say if my homie didn't catch him, I would have been cut up.
Caught, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So he jumped off the bunk, pushed him, and that was my homie Slim too. Shout out to Slim. I don't know where you at, but shout you out. You know what I'm saying? But
Have to.
yeah. But he pushed him off the bunk. I mean, pushed him away from my bunk. So he woke me up like, man, Joe, he's trying to stab you. So we end up beating him bad. We took his shank from him. We didn't use the shank because we didn't want no extra charges on us.
Right,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? So we ended up beating him bad. We got sent to the hole. He got sent outside. I think we broke like his jaw and fractured one of his ribs. And yeah, he was fucked up for a minute. And yeah, man. That's basically, my prison life. Then I came home 2014, the end of 2014. Got locked back up. Parole violation. So I got locked up here in North Chicago, in Illinois.
So you transferred from North Carolina after, so because you addressed back to Chicago.
Yes.
And then they put you on parole in Chicago.
Yeah. So okay. So when I got out, 2014, I got put on an airplane.
Okay.
Because I didn't live down there.
Paid your fare. Yeah.
Right. I didn't have no. They would have, if they would have released me, I ain't had nowhere to go.
Right.
So they sent me back up here where my family was at. So I stayed in this halfway house in North Chicago for about a couple months, and then they parole violated. I had a leg monitor on me.
Okay.
And they told me that I had to request movement. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Wasn't feeling that.
Yeah.
I'm doing what I want to do.
Yeah, you're out.
Right. I was young at the time, too. I was 21. I'm doing what I want to do. I didn't care about the law.
Right.
I should have cared because they came and picked my ass up.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So.
Hey, man. Everybody's got to learn the hard way eventually.
Right. And
I'm unfortunately a sucker to that too.
Right. So you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So the leg monitor I had, it talks to you. It says call your parole officer. You know what I'm saying? Or battery charged or something like that. You know what I'm saying? So I was walking everywhere. I didn't have permission to go nowhere. I was walking everywhere around Waukegan. It showed up on the thing that I didn't have movement and I was just walking.
Right.
Places, you know what I'm saying? At this time I didn't have no car. I just fresh
going to
out.
houses and stuff too.
Right. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
No, not going into house, not kicking doors.
No.
Oh.
Going going places.
Yeah,
like
going
going to
places.
see homies, like stopping in houses,
Yeah.
like stopping for
Doing
a
all
minute,
type of
like
stuff.
saying what's
I'm
up.
going Wisconsin.
Like, yeah.
My mom picked me up. I'm
Yeah.
going to Wisconsin.
You're like, I'm
Oh,
not drinking, I'm not smoking, so it don't matter type
right.
shit.
You know what I'm saying? Not knowing that they were coming.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So one day I'm outside and I'm chilling with my homies. I go back in and the police knock on my door. With my parole officer.
Okay.
So I'm thinking nothing of it. You know what I'm saying? I opened the door for him. Hi, how you doing? Yeah. You want to piss test me? Okay, let's go. I'm not doing no drugs.
Right.
I'm fine. No, that's not what they were there for. So they was like, yeah, Mr. Payne, turn around. I'm like, for what? He's like, you're going to jail. I'm like, for what? He's like, you're on leg monitor. We didn't request no movement. We got you all across Lake County. So I'm like, you know what? Okay, I'm gonna get out. This, that, and the third. I get to Lake County, no bond, because I was on parole. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know that.
You had to go back up to
North Carolina.
For them to give you a hearing.
Yes. They shit me.
So wait. So Lake County picked you up.
Yes.
Held you there.
Yes.
Probably a month, right?
Not even.
Not even a month.
Not even.
Put you on a plane.
No. Let me get there.
Okay.
So how I got shipped back is the craziest thing ever. So the Lake County CO told me if they don't come within 30 days, they have to set me free.
Yeah.
Right? It's a parole thing. I'm not from up here. They have to let me go.
Right.
So it got to, I was in there for 25 days, right? I had 5 more days. They came and got me on the 25th day, right? Okay. So I'm thinking like, okay, they're not finna come get me. Ain't no way North Carolina finna come all the way. They did. 25th day, they came and got me. They put me on this van, shackles.
Yeah.
My hands are shackled to the floor.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So, but I can move it, but it's still shackled. I can't go nowhere, nothing. They drove me. I stopped at, I want to say 6 different prisons. Slept overnight. Each prison slept overnight. And as I got down there, I had to see a parole board, right?
Okay.
And they when I seen them, they asked me, well, where were you going? And I told them, well, I didn't know how to, I was lying to them, of course. I was like, I didn't know I had to request movement. I apologize.
Right, I thought I was just on, like, you could see where I'm at.
Right, you know what I'm saying? So they was like, well, we're going to give you 9 months. I'm like, okay, that's cool, 9 months. I was really mad, but it's nothing I can do about it. I can't tell them.
Wait. They're going to give you 9 months for the punishment?
Yes.
And then you go back?
And then I go back.
To parole?
No. And then I go back to Illinois.
On parole?
Yes.
Okay.
So.
You did an additional 9 months.
Additional 9 months. And I just got out probably like 5 months before that.
Okay.
Right. So
And you were in there for how long?
5 years.
Okay.
Right. So I had 5 to 7.
Okay.
5 to 7 years. But I did my minimum. You know what I'm saying? Was 5 years. I got good time. My third year I got good time. I got all that classes, got my GED because I didn't finish high school.
Right.
They got me my freshman. I was going to sophomore year. I didn't even make it to sophomore year.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I didn't get to graduate, prom, none of that. So
you were how old then when you got locked up?
when I first got out, I was 16.
16 years old.
I just had turned 16.
Damn, bro.
Yep. I got out when I was 21. Turning 21. Yeah.
Damn.
Yep. So yeah, that's pretty much it, man. And
So you ended up getting back there. They gave you the additional 9 months.
right.
You came home. Did you go back to the halfway house?
Yes, I went back to the halfway house when I came up here.
And requested movement when you went back to the
yes,
halfway house.
requested movement. But then I got locked up again.
Okay.
So I was messing with this crazy girl. I'm not gonna shout your name out. Don't worry about it. But I was messing with this crazy girl in North Chicago, man, and she was obsessed with me.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And she told, so I didn't want to be with her no more. But she told the parole officer, right, that I beat her up. Never put my hands on her, but I beat her up because I had another female in my quarters where
Okay.
I was at. So parole officer come over here. Now, I'm not supposed to have no police contact, right?
None.
Parole officer come over here, lock me up because I had police contact,
Okay.
whatever. I had to, you know what I'm saying, got locked back up. Went back to North Carolina. North Carolina, like, you know what? We're going to let you out in North Carolina. So now I'm stranded.
No plane ride.
No plane ride. So my dad stays in South Carolina.
Okay.
So he can't. I asked to use somebody's phone as they let me out.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Can I use your phone? Yeah, he's cool. He was a cool dude. He let me use his phone. I called my dad. Well, first I called my mom. Mom, now I'm not going to lie to you. I was scared because they just let me out this city.
Dude.
I don't, you know what I'm saying?
Bro, you're a kid.
Right.
And on top of that, too, you've had no real world experience past 16.
Right.
And now you got nowhere to go.
Right.
I'd have been fucking shitting my pants, bro. Thank God you had a phone on you or something.
No, I had to use somebody else's phone.
Thank God you knew their number.
Right.
What if you didn't know their number,
I would
bro?
have been stranded.
You would have been fucked.
Yes.
Okay.
So I called my mom, and I told her, look, I don't know what to do. They told me to go to this homeless shelter. I don't know where it's at.
Yeah.
I don't have no phone. I don't have no GPS. No nothing.
So they kicked you out and then told you to go to a homeless shelter?
Told me to go to a homeless shelter in Charlotte, North Carolina. So my mom called my dad.
Okay.
Right? And my dad was coming to pick me up. So I walked down the street, asked to use another phone to see what he'll say. And she gave me the number to my dad. I typed in and called him. He was like, I'm going to pick you up at such and such. I'm like, okay. Now this time, I had a leg monitor on me.
Okay.
Right? I went to South Carolina to stay the night with my dad. I shouldn't have did that because it was across the border. So I got locked up again when I came.
For leaving state lines.
For leaving state lines.
So they let you out from the prison in North Carolina.
Yep.
You were still on parole.
Still on parole.
Told you to go to a homeless shelter.
Yep.
Called your dad. Ended up going to South Carolina, and because you were over state lines, they locked you up
They
again.
locked me up.
What'd you do on a bit like that? Since they just let you out, or they catch it as an understanding?
No. So when I seen the parole board was like, "Well, I understand you don't live down here."
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
You had no choice.
So we're gonna give you 30 days, and we're gonna let you out, and we're gonna give you, we're gonna have your dad contact some people that's in this halfway house. I said, well, y'all should have did that from the jump.
No, what the fuck? They should have transferred your parole over to South Carolina.
Right. But I don't know. But anyway, so I got out. It was December of 2015. I got out. I want to say it was November when I got locked up. It was almost the end of December when I got out. So it was a little breezy outside. My dad put me in his halfway house, and shit, I've been out ever since, man. And then I came back up here. Once I got off parole 2016. The middle of 2016, came back up here, I've been out ever since, man. Yep. Then
That's crazy.
when I came back up here 2017, I got the job at the Deli Source.
Okay.
That's how I met.
You're right.
That's how I met
Yeah.
you. You know what I'm saying?
Deli Source days.
Yep. And then from there, I got fired from the Deli Source. Came back. You were there.
Again.
You got fired.
Yeah.
I got fired.
I never came back.
Yeah, me neither. After
Yeah.
the second time.
Yeah.
And then, it's history after that.
Bro, Deli Source days, man. Deli Source days fucking sucked. I started that job, man. I was getting paid $9.25 an hour, and I was sitting there opening fucking cheese.
Man, if
Big
you,
50-pound blocks of cheese.
you were getting paid $9, I was only getting paid, $1 more than you, man. $10.
You were getting paid $10?
Yes.
When I getting paid $9.25 as a temp.
Oh, because you were a temp. Yeah, I went through the company.
Bro, it literally it took them about 5 months for them to hire me on.
And it was some bullshit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, that place is a revolving door.
No, it is.
And I'm not speaking ill will, but I mean, it's like, okay, here's like the great promotion for Deli Source, which is now Le Perry, by the way.
Yeah.
Because obviously they got bought out.
Right.
I'm pretty sure you were there when they got bought out.
Yeah, I was there.
If you like doing drugs or are not certified American citizen, we will hire you.
Right.
So it's like half the time people are nodding out or you don't even understand what they're saying.
Right.
And I'm not gilding towards Hispanics, but it was primarily Hispanic.
It was.
There was generations of Hispanics that worked there.
It was.
Generations.
Yeah. Father, grandfather, great-grandfather. Yes. They were all there.
Son.
Yeah. They
Dude.
were all there.
And the guy that cut the cheese on my line before I got moved up was, he looked like Magilla Gorilla.
What's his name?
I don't know. He had his wife that worked there too, though. He
was
cut the
Hispanic?
cheese. Yeah, so he cut the cheese for the longest time. And then he stopped cutting the cheese because they were talking about how they were going to shorten the breaks.
Hey, you want to know something funny, though? Terry's still there.
Oh, I know. He's going to get a check there.
Yeah, he's still there.
No, I mean, he's going to retire there.
Yeah.
No, I don't know what this guy's name is. All I know is that in the beginning he was a douchebag, and then he really liked me because I ended up becoming line leader, machine operator,
Right.
before they fucking started moving me around because I almost beat the shit out of the supervisor. Not Matt, Mark. That older guy.
Mark.
Yeah, the Polak. Fucking bitch. I don't like that fucking guy, bro. Dude, he literally tried to take my job from under me, dude. He literally, and not in the sense of, try to take my job from me, but he literally tried to hire somebody under my position, new sheriff in town, just started for 2 weeks, didn't know a clue about running production lines, got the job because he cleaned the owner's fish tanks.
Right.
And this motherfucker wanted to tell me how to do my job when I come in at 5 in the fucking morning and wake up at 3:30 just to be here.
Right.
It's like, bro, this cheese ain't going to my crib.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, why? Like,
and then you couldn't even take it, for real.
yeah. Because literally. Because then once I said something, bro, I started walking away because Buddy wasn't saying shit, bro. So I'm like, this conversation's over. I got to get back to the line.
Right.
Start walking away. Then this guy's like, did you just call me a bitch? And starts walking after me like, bro, we had this conversation 10 seconds ago. Yeah, I called you a bitch. You're still a bitch then. You're a bitch now. Let's do something about it. If you want to get off company property, let's fucking go, bro.
Right.
I don't give a shit.
Right.
You want... He's a Polak, bro. He knows how Polaks get down. We can get down right here if you really want to, bro.
Right.
If you really want to at the end of the day, I
Right.
don't fucking take that shit, bro. Fuck
I feel that.
Look at Magilla Gorilla, though, bro. This motherfucker, dude. This is what he looked like, bro. Old show. Magilla Gorilla, dude. It's exactly what he looked like, bro.
I'm trying to think of who you talking about, man.
I don't even know his name, bro.
I don't
He had
either.
his wife, though, looked like a little orangutan. And I'm it's so fucking mean, bro.
Right.
But I'm so serious. I'm not even talking about, the color of their skin, anything, bro. I'm literally saying, facial features wise, bro.
Right.
She literally looked like a monkey, bro.
Right.
Did not evolve.
I'm picturing so many faces, but I cannot picture dude face.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Like I said, he cut cheese on the line for a while. Then once they started taking away a couple breaks, he was like, no, I'm not doing this anymore. Fuck Deli Source.
Yeah.
Which is now Le Perry.
Yeah. That's what a lot of people doing, man.
It's crazy they give you a second chance, though. They give me no second chance.
Yeah, they gave me a second chance, and you know why? You remember Bri?
Yeah.
Bri spoke up for me. So yeah. So
Well, you were a good worker though.
Yeah, he needed me on that line. But then when I fucked up again, Bride told me like, man, Joe, and it's mainly my fault.
Yeah.
I was abusing the breaks.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Bathroom breaks, an hour.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Supposed to be back 5 minutes. I'm going a whole hour.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it was really my fault. I couldn't blame nobody but myself, but fuck that job.
So I got a question for you.
Yeah.
That I've never asked before.
Okay.
And if I ask it and it has to get cut, then it will get cut.
Okay.
And if it doesn't get cut, it's going to be even better because of this build-up.
Okay.
So.
I want to know. What is it, bro?
Most important question.
Yes.
Did you get caught fucking in the bathroom?
What? No.
Bro, people were going around saying you were fucking in the bathroom.
I was fucking in the bathroom?
Yeah.
Who the fuck said that?
Bro,
Okay,
people...
let's think logically, right? How would I? It's a camera, right? That means a girl has to, or I have to go in the girl's bathroom, or
Right.
a girl has to go in the men's bathroom, right? That means we have to come out
Together.
together
Or separately.
or separately.
Right.
How would that work?
I don't know. I'm just curious, bro.
No, I don't even know who told no. But I can say this.
I think I know why the rumor started.
It probably, and I can say this. Before I met who I'm with now,
Mm-hmm.
I was definitely going crazy on the females.
Yes.
Definitely was.
Yes.
All of them.
It's been disclosed.
I need all of them.
Yes.
Yes. But
It wasn't in the bathroom, though.
no.
And I was thinking in my head, I was like, damn, that's crazy because this bathroom gets backed up every other week and they got to come in because
Right.
the bathroom backs up because these motherfuckers don't know how to, like, not flush their tampons or something, dude.
Let me ask you this though.
Oh,
You had this the whole time? You never asked me.
never asked you. Never asked you because it was never the right time.
Right,
We're
right.
always
I feel-
near your girl, bro.
Right, I feel you.
Why am I
feel
going to ask you that?
I
Like,
feel
hey,
you.
Sherron, like, is it? You know
Right.
what I'm saying, bro? Like, you
Right.
can't do that.
Right. No, I feel that, man. But no.
But the way people were talking about it, I was like, good for this guy. You know what I mean?
said
But,
I
dude,
fucked
shit was
somebody in
going
the
around everywhere, dude. Like, Matt, remember Matt, the supervisor? He was getting ahead up in the film room up top.
No, he was.
Oh,
No, that's facts.
that's facts.
With the Hispanic girl.
With Elise.
yeah.
Elise.
Whatever her
She was
name
nice.
is. Yeah.
She was nice.
Yes, they were definitely fucking. And then he stopped fucking her and she started fucking somebody else that a new guy.
Thought she was married. Thought she had
She
a kid.
is.
Oh,
And she used to
oh
go
yeah,
to
the
his-
white guy, right?
The
With
white guy.
glasses.
Yes.
Phil.
Yes, him.
Phil.
Definitely.
Phil.
Yeah.
I didn't like Phil.
I didn't either.
You know what's funny? So, he is now dating somebody I know then had a kid with her. And she is, she's cool, I guess. But it's just funny because it's like, it's such a small world. I met him at Deli Source. I met her somewhere else. And it's like, for those two worlds to collide, you know what I
Right.
mean? It's like you think about everybody that you know probably knows somebody that you know that you didn't even know that they knew.
Right. No, that's facts. That's
It's
facts.
just kind of funny to think about it.
No, that's facts. But no, that's I'm still stuck on the bathroom part.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's
No,
wild.
people were convinced.
No, that is wild. I
Yeah.
mean, if
Marianne, remember Marianne?
yeah,
Little
yeah,
glasses?
yeah.
So I talked to her still. Shout out Marianne if she's watching this. She specifically told me that she heard from somebody that you did that.
And I'm not gonna lie, if I could have got away with it, I
Yeah.
would have.
Probably, yeah.
I probably would have.
It was just, I think the circumstances added up, like, right? Like, with the whole
Right,
pregnancy.
right.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
No, I would
Where it
have.
was just like, okay, like, maybe this was a possibility.
Right.
And then you got let go shortly after.
No, I did.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah, no, I did. Yeah, but no, far as that bathroom situation, no, that is false. But if I could, I would have.
You
I
think-
didn't even think that far ahead.
You think people are getting down in those bathrooms?
I don't know, man. I don't know. I have a source that still works there.
Okay.
So he said they got real strict. Real strict.
Well, yeah, LaPerry.
Yeah.
He started paying a bunch more, of course.
Yeah, real strict. Well, I wouldn't say paying a bunch more because they're only getting paid $15 now.
Yeah, but bro,
That's better than 10 though.
Evolution,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah. Because before I started working there in 2015, they were getting paid 8.
Yeah. I got right in that 925 gap.
Killing them.
Yeah.
They were getting killed.
Yeah. And that one
And
guy.
we got paid every 2 weeks.
The one guy that cut over in cryo with the lazy eye, and he would work over there, and then he'd work at another job during the evening.
Right.
Right afterwards. That's why
Right.
he would leave early.
Right. Yeah.
Just crazy, bro. Work 2 jobs your whole life. I
Yeah.
said fuck a 9 to 5, and I'm going to sit there and work a 9 to 5 twice a day. Are you kidding me?
Couldn't do it. Well, I'm not going to lie. If they were paying $50 an hour, and I got two $50 an hour jobs, oh, that's busting.
But that's never going to happen.
No, that's never going to happen.
Unless
That's why I said never.
Unless you're doing something social media wise, you're doing something construction wise, you're doing
Right.
something trade wise, or you're doing something business wise where you're trading stocks. That's
Right.
not going to happen.
Right.
There's never going to go up to $50.
No, never.
I mean, that's like the oldest tale right there, bro.
Right.
You're never. I mean, what is it? It says my boss makes $1, I make a dime. That's why I shit on company time.
Right. That's facts.
Yeah.
That's facts.
And in your case, an hour.
Let me ask you this. Let me ask you this. When people retire, right? Okay, fuck all that. When in your lifetime, in a normal person lifetime, do you think they see $1 million?
No.
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 Okay.
See or hold, or even, I mean, sometimes even hold a couple $100,000.
Right.
Seriously.
That's facts. So my thing is, I was talking to a couple guys I work with, man, and we were having this discussion about when people retire. You know, people work to retire,
Right.
to collect that money,
Right.
right? But it's like we work all our lives to collect what, a couple $100,000,
Mm-hmm.
right? And we don't get it till what, we're 70.
If you take that route.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Probably the full benefits, what, 65?
Mm-hmm.
Right. So that means, who knows if we live to that age. You know what I'm saying?
You work
So
till you die.
we're doing all this, busting our ass for nothing, for real.
So that brings it back to a point where Aiden and I were talking about earlier today. So it's kind of like a different way of thinking, but like I said before, you know what I mean? Like I am you, you are me.
Right.
You know what I mean? I am Aiden, Aiden is me,
Right.
vice versa. And because of that, we all have the same consciousness. You know what I mean? So
Right.
we all have the ability level to achieve the same things.
Right.
The ability. I mean, I'm not saying if you can't sing, go out and sing. You know what I'm saying? Like, but we all have the ability to accomplish the same things, just maybe not in that order.
Right.
Right. So if you can have a large percentage of the population that never sees $1 million, never holds $1 million, only dreams about $1 million,
Right.
then what is the difference? What are people doing differently that are producing the same content or going the same route, or what is being done differently is the question.
Right.
What are you not doing that somebody else is doing, and why are they making more money than you?
Right.
That's always the question, right?
Right.
That's the thing, though.
Mm-hmm.
If you're born in previous royalties, in a sense, and previous privilege, then obviously you're going to have more opportunities than somebody that has no following, no media experience, no anything.
Right.
So if you're coming up from the bottom and doing anything that's outside of the norm, where you want to see a large, substantial amount of money that's not black market or illegal, then it's you know what I mean? It's publicity. It's what can you sell?
Right.
That the public wants to bite.
Right.
You know what I mean? So it's just like saying that at this point now that, you know, a lot of people that you know are never going to be financially stable. A lot of people that you know are never even going to get close to financially stable.
Right.
And with these recession buildups, like especially now, it's even more impossible to even live. The price of living has gone up.
Right.
You know, so it's just like, what can you do differently to be the change where that happens to you? What can you do differently?
Right.
You know what I mean? What are you putting your energy towards? How are you rejuvenating yourself? How are you taking care of yourself? How are you thinking about things? You know what I mean? What are you thinking about? How are you consuming your day? How much are you sleeping? You know what I mean? All these things like factor into that. And all these people that are super successful are taking all these things into account. All these people that are literally waking up to go to their job every single day might be taking it into account, but are not taking it seriously. Because there still has to be a fucking bill that needs to be paid.
That's fact.
And that's the biggest objective.
That's fact.
Is where can you train yourself to, okay, I know that bills need to be paid, but this is what I know is going to make the most money.
Right. And that's facts. And everything you said was facts. And that goes to like people that go to school for all these years, and then when they get out of school, they have jobs that they don't even that's not what they went to school for.
Some people don't even get jobs right out of school.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you went all these 12 years or however long.
Right.
And now you're working at a factory. Degree is not even useful.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's all about time, man. I feel like time you can never give back. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people waste it on nothing. Like, and that goes back to a family thing. You know what I'm saying? If your family like pressure you to, oh, I want you want to look good as far as your father or your mom. You know what I'm saying? You wanna make them proud. That's not really what you want to do, but you want to make them proud.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So you go to school for these 12 years because that's what your father wants. But now you didn't waste it your whole 12-year life.
Right.
And now you're in a warehouse. You're not even doing what you went to school for. You feel what I'm saying? You could be making big bucks.
Right.
Because you went to school for it, but you just don't have that intel or that knowledge to
or drive. Yeah.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Now you're in a warehouse working with me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I
understand, man. I just think that the thing that separates the most, or the few, I should say, is that, and this message should be taken seriously when I say this, you have to develop connections. You have to develop a sense of security with yourself.
Right.
Because you are trying to make everybody else believe what you already believe.
Right.
So as long as you believe in it 100%, your brain can't make you a liar.
Right.
I mean, that's the definition. I mean, not really the actual definition, but the sub-definition of manifesting.
Right.
I mean, being able to picture things and visually picture things and make them a reality.
Right.
So it's like the more you tell yourself something, the more you tell yourself that you're going to do something, you're going to do it. You know what I mean? The 5-second rule. You know the 5-second rule. I've told you the 5-second rule. And it's not just when you drop food on the floor.
Right.
You know what I mean? It takes 5 seconds for your brain to compromise.
Yeah.
For your brain to sit there and be like, you know what? I don't want to wake up today. You know what? I don't want to work out today. You know what? I don't want to do this today.
Right.
I don't want to go to work today.
Right.
You compromise your compromise when your brain is trying to sit there and attack you essentially, but really help you because your brain only wants to help you.
Right.
You know what I mean? Then you'll be able to get over that. You know what I mean? But that takes a lot of time and practice. So.
No, it does.
And like I said, man, unfortunately, there's a lot of people in this lifetime that they're not going to even see close to that.
Right.
You know what I mean? But it just depends what you do with your time.
Right.
Time is energy.
Yeah, definitely.
You know?
Definitely.
So.
Definitely, man.
I appreciate you, bro.
Yeah,
it's been a
most
great
definitely,
time.
man.
You're
Most
definitely going to come back on again.
I'm
This has been
definitely
awesome.
coming back, man.
This is awesome.
Y'all subscribe to my boy, man. My fucking boy, man.
Thank you, everybody, for joining in on A Dose of Reality. Thank you for coming back for your weekly dose. Thank you for liking, subscribing, commenting, all the things you do best. Thank you for checking out our Shorts channel on YouTube, and we also have a Clips channel. Sheron, thanks again for coming in. Thanks for giving us some insight, bro. Again, super special guest, good friend of mine. I could say best.
Yeah,
best friend.
best friend.
We're doing this,
Don't forget
man.
that.
Yes. Don't forget that.
Yeah.
His family is so welcoming. I don't know, man. It's like
My brother right there,
Yeah, I've welcomed.
Yeah.
I feel welcomed. Again, guys, thank you so much. Peace and love, and we'll see you next week.
Deuces.